Hey, today on the show, we're talking about something that is really, really a time bomb in Africa. Did you know that over 12 million girls in the world are affected by the consequences of child marriage? Check this out. 23 girls.
Every minute.
Every minute. One girl every 3 seconds. This is shocking.
Are married or forced to marry before 18 years old.
That is
But
sad.
you know that it's a global thing. Like,
Yeah.
for example, globally, it's 1 every 5 girls are married before 18. But in Africa, is even more.
Higher.
It
Yeah.
is like like 4 every 10. Like 4 girls every 10 girls are forced to get married before 18s and even very, very young.
Right.
And this, of course, lead to stopping their education. Okay, so I think the best strategy to end child marriage is to keep girls in school, to support girl education. And this is also a very good method for women empowerment. Do you know that if we educate girls, that we can, it is the best investment in the global economy, the best investment, and it's the best vaccine for HIV.
Oh.
Because when you are educating girls, you're not going to be, for example, married earlier. They will be educated about how to protect themselves, hygiene, and everything. But there is a lot of numbers I want to mention, Brian, but I don't have it on the top of my head. I want to read it.
Go ahead.
For example, according to the UNFPA 2020 study, more than 650 million women alive today already suffer the direct consequences of child marriage. A huge number. And this is expected to increase by 15 million due to Corona in 2030. Because till 2030, we are seeing the pre-pandemic trend continue to have 150 million girls more. And with the COVID-19 pandemic, this will increase by further 13 million. Huge numbers.
There's a lot of work to be done. Girls as young as 7 years getting married off by their parents. With the community, Doctor, you've literally traveled the entire Africa.
Yes. I'm so lucky about
what have you had is the explanation from these communities where these young girls are getting married? What is the cause of this?
The cause is, for example, it's meant to be culturally, the girls' place is domestic role, and they have to married early and keep the house chores and everything. It's also the lack of water, and they have to fetch water every day and come back, and this is really a big journey. Also the transportation problem, that to go to school they need to have a lot of walk, like 2 hours walk, and they can suffer also rape in the way and so on. And also the hygiene problem from the menstruation, and that this also to how to keep this they drop from school. And of course, biggest of all, the child marriage, that parents are forced their children for the dowry price, and you understand. You can tell me about this more.
They're using their children as gateways to getting money.
Exactly, and remove debts and all this.
Yeah.
So it is actually a violation of human rights. You know what Merck Foundation done about this? Do you see? This is Ride into the Future. Can we have a close-up on this? Ride into the Future. It's a story that we have made to overcome the transportation problem for girls, how to travel to school. And I invite everyone to read the story, because this is a ride into the future. This girl has the opportunity to have a bicycle to go to school and change her life and her future, and have a potential dreams and career, and to become a very famous doctor. This is GHOne Rescue. This is about girls' education and child marriage, and also how they saved GHOne from her husband, who was 35 and she was 10, because her father, and of course they called the police and the community leaders, and they saved her, returned her back to school, and changed her life. I want these stories. If you follow on social media, you will find our stories. Merck Foundation, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, also Rasha, Kelej, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, YouTube, and the website merckfoundation.com.
Yeah, tell our viewers about